I've just spent the night here. This place is called Kierzno, which is to the east of Wrocław. So it's about, what, I would say approximately 80 kilometers east of Wrocław, heading in the direction of Łódź. So it's west central Poland. The motorway is the S8, Polish S8. It's a new motorway. It was built I don't quite, about 2013, something like that, because it was built in sections, so I don't know when each individual section went up. This has to be one of the best overnight stays at any motorway service area I've ever had, but this is possibly because it is brand new. Anyway, let's have a quick look at it. It's what, about 6:30 now in the morning. So here we have this very large, and I'd have to say clean, picnic area. We've got exercise equipment for those of you who thought you might have to build your muscles up suddenly, then en route you can do that here. The area around, as you can see, it's quite flat. Kierzno itself is it's a small village, although it's got a church which is pretty old. I think it's 14th century or something like that. First records for Kierzno go back to 1295, and it was mentioned in some document. So you can see the size of it over here, and there's several lanes. It's a very large motorway service area. One of the problems in Poland is there's a lack of places for lorries to spend the night. Another thing I'd have to point out is look at the way my vehicle is parked. These parking spaces, so I'm 6 meters 40, it's sufficient to get my vehicle in there, and that's very unusual to have it parked in that way, because normally you have to park sort of parallel to the pavement. Let's come down here, because you've got a children's play area here, and there are here we've got Burger King, we've got Subway, I think it was, and others. Over there, there's even a dump for water and toilet waste. And I did lift the thing up, and it was I think it was a coin operated, but it was free. I don't know if it was broken, because somebody had left a message in there, and I wasn't actually interested in investigating any further after that. But the fact is, it's here. There's toilets here. It's as you expect, fuel station down there. This is, in my opinion, it's been really well laid out. Now the problem is, when you spend the night in something like this in a motorhome, you've got to avoid the refrigerated lorries. What I would like to see is a special area for the refrigerated lorries. I think that's asking too much. Oh look here, you've even got a place here for those vehicles that have broken down. They can actually use this. So, place for the repair of passenger cars. And lots of space. Now it'd be unfair, of course, to compare this to some of the places on the German motorways, which are much older than this, because clearly lots of experience into building such places has gone into this. And now obviously 6:30 in the morning, it's livening up, but during the night I just cannot recall anything happening. In fact, I got woken up 5 o'clock in the morning, not by traffic outside, but by somebody sending me a business message from the UK as well. So he sent it at 4 o'clock, mind you. I had to deal with it. So so I came in, I parked. This is the bit, I think this bit here where I am now is for caravans. No, was it down there? Can't remember. But anyway, it was a special area for caravans, but it was the lorries had got in. There you have Subway. See my long shadow in the early hours of the morning. And the fuel station says MOL, which is a Hungarian company. and if it is Mull, I can't remember. It looked quite, it was a green logo. I can't remember Mull being green, but anyway, the green petrol station, a fuel station I should say. I say petrol station because that indicates how old I am. And obviously I'm not encouraging people to walking down the roads in places like this. Although I am actually walking against the direction of traffic, so I would hope that I could actually see anything. Right, come over here. That's space for the police to stand. There's the motorway. Scarcely heard it. Okay, there's a bit of a mess here. These places do tend to be pretty windy, I've noticed, and also the birds help themselves to whatever was in the bins, and that's normal everywhere. I bet you think I'm making excuses. I've got to say this is pretty clean really by most standards. Oh, and the subway's left its junk out the back. So there's the entrance in. I'll be a bit more careful crossing. You know what? Steakhouse Chicken King. Sorry, there's a bit of wind, I know. And this is the rear, where there's more wind, as you can hear. And there in front is the water dump. Obviously it's meant for coaches, and the toilet dump. I'm just showing you where it is because I won't show you inside it because it wasn't clean yesterday. So there you go. What a good. The reason I came here and I didn't go to park at night and look for something was this. I was trying to get to somebody's house. I thought I'd go and drop in on them, but with an extra still 150 or so kilometers to go, I thought I'm not going to make it, so I stopped. And we were doing something to the van yesterday, and by the time we'd finished it was too late. So there's the water, toilet, and you also get, there's also electricity there as well. Presumably the electricity's on the coin though. And there's Burger King. It says we've been grilling on an open flame since 1954. So, what do you think of this then? For connoisseurs of motorway service areas, this definitely comes in near the top. My favourite motorway service area is in Thuringia, in Germany. I did a video on it because I really like the views there. I'll put a link to it. As always, you've got a fence which is meant to stop people getting in and out. So this is the motorways are free here, but all the same you can't have people coming in and out as they want. There was a place where it was open but with a warning not to come in and out of it. So there you have a tour around here, and there, so it says there no entry except for technical services. So people building the motorway want to be. I even thought of putting my van down here, thinking it might be a bit quieter. But as it happened, it just wasn't necessary. So back in the play area and back to my motorhome. Today I am travelling to Łódź, and I'll stay there tomorrow, day after, which is a Saturday, because on the Saturday I'm going to be interviewed for a documentary. They've even rented a studio. I said, can't we do it in my motorhome? And they said, there isn't enough space in your motorhome. So it's not about motorhomes though, it's something else. So thanks for watching, and all the best from me here in Germany, and not in Germany, in Poland, at this particularly interesting, in my opinion, motorway rest area. I do of course appreciate that interest in motorway rest areas is a very specific type of interest. Bye for now.